Sometimes we think his nearness will undo us, but the God who made the cosmos steps close, not to end you.
Peace, do not be afraid. You shall not die.
He longs for you to live.
And the Lord said unto him, God responded immediately, not after a delay. The instant his fear broke loose,
Peace be unto thee.
The first word God spoke into Gideon's terror was not, "You are right to be afraid."
Peace be unto thee.
Peace was the first word.
it was peace, shalom, complete wholeness, nothing missing, nothing broken. Before the fear was even fully expressed, God answered it with the opposite. And the direct command. After the peace came the instruction, do not fear. The peace was the atmosphere. Fear not was the directive.
And God answered that exact fear with exact precision. He said, "You shall not die." Not probably not. Period. Complete. Final.
3 levels in this verse. Level 1, God answers the fear you actually have. Gideon wasn't afraid in general, he feared that massive army.
That's Gideon. God has delivered Midian into his hand.
The exact fear,
I feared not the Midianites, nor the fight ahead. What I feared was this, to see the Lord and perish.
Peace, thou shalt not die.
And in that light, fear turned to faith.
Level 2. Peace comes before the command. God didn't start with, fear not. He started with peace. When shalom fills the room, the instruction can finally be heard. Fear not.
Level 3. Whenever a human truly encounters the presence of God, the first reaction is the same, fear not. Encountering God produces fear. His answer,
every fear not. We've studied so far gave courage for what was ahead. This one is different. It was spoken after the failure because they feared the wrong thing.
Do not be afraid of them.
But this one is different. It was spoken as a rebuke. Fear not. Israel feared the wrong.
At this point in the cycle, Israel had been under the oppression of the Midianites for 7 years. Every harvest, they swarmed in like locusts. The Bible says they came like grasshoppers for multitude, both they and their camels beyond number.
And I said unto you, I am the Lord your God. Fear not the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But ye have not obeyed my voice.
Israel hid in caves and in the dens of the mountains. The people who once chased 1,000 enemies now crouched in the earth, afraid. And God sent a prophet to tell them why. This is what the Lord...
Once the most powerful people in the land, the nation that chased 1,000 enemies now hides in caves and holes in the mountains. Their fields burn, their spirits tremble, and God sent...
But I said unto you, that night, that command, you felt the light between us, and still you turned and tore it. I remember.
I am the Lord, your God, not a distant deity, not a foreign God, your God. The one who brought you out of Egypt, the one who fed you in the wilderness, the one who drove out...
Fear not the gods of the Amorites, I said, but you bowed to them. You trembled before their Baals, their Asherah poles. You did not obey. Fear them no more.
Israel did not fear these gods with terror. They feared them with reverence, with worship. They wondered, what if the gods of this land are more powerful here, on their own soil? What if we need to honor them to see our harvests? What if...
But ye have not obeyed my voice.
Right after the prophet's warning, the Lord came to Gideon, hiding in a winepress, threshing wheat in secret.
The Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor.
Israel did not lose their fear in one dramatic moment. They did not wake up one day and decide to abandon God completely. It happened gradually. They moved into the land. They lived among the Amorites. They intermarried. They adopted...
And slowly, almost imperceptibly, the fear shifted. From the God who brought us out of Egypt to the gods that seem to rule this land. From the one who stopped the sun to the ones everyone around us is bowing to.
The Amorites had their gods. We just gave ours new names. Public opinion, financial security, human approval, cultural acceptance. The gods of the Amorites are still here, just with...
They watched their neighbors worship Baal and reap good harvests. They watched their neighbors worship Asherah and their flocks multiply. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, the fear shifted. From the...
There are 2 kinds of fear. Wrong fear, fearing anything other than God, false gods, people, circumstances, what we might lose. That fear drives us to compromise, to disobey. But there's another kind.
Why is my life not working the way I expected? The answer is always traceable back to the same place. Wrong fear or right fear, caves or freedom, the gods of the Amorites or the God of Israel. Trace it back, choose the right.
She didn't have an army, no chariots, no title, just a tent, a mantle, and a single iron peg. But when the moment came, courage turned ordinary into holy. God used...
Turn in, my lord. Turn in to me. Fear not.
A prophet said it to a nation. A commander said it to his army. But this one was different.
Come in, my lord. Fear not.
She said it to the enemy and meant the opposite.
Most. Prophets to their people, commanders to their troops. But once it came from a woman. Fear not. And she gave it to the enemy. She handed him milk, watched his shoulder.
God raised up Deborah, a prophetess, to judge Israel. She summoned the commander Barak.
If you go with me, I'll go.
I will go, but the honor will not be yours. The Lord will deliver Sisera into the hand of a woman.
On the field, God
Jael, wife of Heber the Kenite. There was peace between her house and King Jabin. So when his commander Sisera fled the battle, he ran to her tent, certain he'd found sanctuary. He was wrong.
She did not wait. She went out to him. She took the initiative. The most feared commander in the region was running toward her, and she walked out to meet him. That alone, extraordinary courage.
Turn in, my lord. Turn in to me.
Your shelter is a blessing.
Fear not. You are safe here. Nobody will find you. Rest.
For 20 years, Sisera crushed a nation under iron chariots. He was the most dangerous man alive. One woman walked out to meet him, alone. That is not recklessness.
An army couldn't catch him, but hospitality could. Jael met the fleeing commander with milk and a blanket. She spoke peace, and his guard fell. While soldiers clashed outside,
Deborah had said the honor would go to a woman. No one expected it to be this woman. No one expected it to happen this way. Yet in a quiet tent, with a peg and a hammer, God...
Truth 1. God uses the most unlikely people. Jael wasn't a soldier, a judge, or a prophet. She was a woman living in a tent. But when the enemy commander Sisera fled the battle, he ran straight to her door. She gave him milk, waited...
Truth number 2. The enemy always runs to the wrong place. Sisera thought this path would save him. He didn't know it was carrying him to his destiny and his defeat. What looks like refuge is often a trap.
Truth 3. Fear not can be the most powerful weapon in the room. Fear not. Come in. Rest. Because what happens next is already decided.
This verse is the most challenging fear not in the entire series so far. Every other fear not was an encouragement, but this one is a confrontation. He is saying, do not be afraid, because fear will
They answered the call. 22,000 came. But fear is steering every step. Fear of failing, fear of what others might say, fear of the giant ahead. And God whispers gently.
God looked at Gideon's 32,000 and said, "If you're afraid and trembling, go home." 22,000 laid down their spears and left, because fear spreads faster than
10,000 stayed, but God wasn't finished. By the water came a test. Those who cupped the stream and kept watch were only 300. With that handful, Gideon faced a countless host. And
let him return and depart. God didn't shame them, he didn't punish them, he didn't call them cowards or put them on display. He simply let them leave with dignity. Go home. This assignment isn't...
God wasn't just interested in winning the battle. He wanted everyone to know who won it. So he started reducing the army. First filter, fear. 22,000 left, 10,000...
Then God said something that made no human sense whatsoever.
People that are with thee are too many.
Toad swells, torch crackles, wind hums.
Too many. God told Gideon his army was too large. Not too small, not too weak, too large. Because if Israel won with 32,000 soldiers, they'd exactly who won it.
Whoever is fearful and trembling, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. And 22,000 turned back, but 10,000 remained.
God used fear as a filter. He did not encourage the fearful. He did not comfort the fearful. He did not reassure the fearful. He sent them home.
Gideon had 32,000 soldiers. They marched to face the Midianites, an army so huge the Bible says they were like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels beyond number. 32,000.